Hey guys, welcome to Amy's Autopsy Report. My name's Amy. This video is going to be a tag video. It's called Monstrous 5 or Halloween 5. I think it's been called both. Uh, I'm not really good at doing these tag videos because I oftentimes forget to do them, and then weeks pass and I never finish them. And so I apologize to those of you who have tagged me in things and I've forgotten to do them. Okay. So I was tagged by Serena Bobinas, and you guys got to check her channel out. She does a variety of things. She does unboxings. She has a few reviews up. She also does some stuff with makeup, which are really cool. And she's really funny because she's like she's like straight up to the point. So there's like no sugarcoating anything on her channel. And so thank you for tagging me, Serena, and for the nice compliments you gave me on my soothing, meditative voice, which I find funny because I actually hate my voice. I don't think it sounds soothing at all. But and look, guys, I wrote the questions down on a napkin, like I'm at a bar or something. That's kind of funny. So here we go. These are the 5 questions. The first question has 3 parts. And that question is, what is your favorite vampire film, werewolf film, and kids Halloween film? So my favorite vampire film is going to be The Lost Boys. That film was very nostalgic for me growing up, and it's just a film that I've always just watched over and over and over. There are a lot of really cool vampire films, though, that I do like. I like one called Stakeland a lot, which was a recent find someone told me about, and I watched that. That's a really good vampire film. Near Dark is another favorite, but I would have to give all-time favorite is got to be The Lost Boys. Favorite werewolf film. I'm going to go with the first werewolf film I ever saw, and that was The Howling. The Howling has always been one of my favorite favorite werewolf films of all time. I am also a big fan of Ginger Snaps and American Werewolf in London, but my all-time favorite is The Howling. I got to go with The Howling. And next part. Wow, you guys, I've got issues today. My apologies. The next part to question 1 is my favorite kids Halloween film. I am going to go with Nightmare Before Christmas. And there's some argument here and there that that's really not a Halloween film, it's a Christmas film. But I say it's both a Halloween film and a Halloween Christmas film. So Nightmare Before Christmas is definitely my favorite one that's in the kid films. Question number 2. Your favorite candy to receive trick-or-treating and your least favorite candy to receive. I know I've said it a number of times, you guys, I'm not really a big candy fan. And the candy I like is usually like all the candy everybody else hates. So I always, like my favorite when I was a kid was Three Musketeers. And that still is actually a candy bar that I like. I do like Reese Cups, but I'm honestly not a big chocolate fan at all. So in fact, when I bought a bunch of candy to put in Halloween boxes that I sent out recently, I bought myself a Three Musketeers bar, and I've had that thing for like 3 weeks or more, and I still haven't eaten it. So I just don't crave candy. The other candy I like is candy corn and Smarties and stuff like that. My least favorite candy is, I really hate caramel. So anything with caramel in it is like, no. Like, I'm willing to eat chocolate on occasion, rare occasion. And I know everybody's going to give me so much crap for that. But I'm just not a fan of candy. I would rather have like nachos and burritos and tacos and pizza with jalapenos. So that's it. My least favorite candy is anything with caramel in it. The best horror gifts you've received. Well, the only horror gift I've ever received was from Lylesburg. And Lylesburg recently sent me some horror mystery minis, and I absolutely loved them. And so that's like the only horror gift I've ever received, you guys. Most of the stuff I have and collect, I have bought myself. And, other people will get me other gifts, and which of course I love, but nobody has ever really gotten me any horror gifts. So sad but true. Loudsburg, you were the first one. Question number 4. Fun activities your town does. I live in a really small town, you guys, and there isn't a whole lot going on here. They don't really do much of anything. I mean, of course, there's trick or treating, but people like kids trick or treat in the daylight right now. Like now, I don't get that. Like it was always dark when I trick or treated. But yeah, so we don't. There's not really much that happens around here. I guess people probably throw parties and stuff like that. But since I've moved back to my hometown, I don't really do hardly anything. Most of my friends that I'm close with live far away, and I used to really do big things for Halloween when I lived in California, and I did for years and years, and I just don't. The people I know around here are just not into it, or they just go to bars in costume, and I mean that's okay. It's probably fun, but I don't generally do that. Number 5, Halloween rituals. Oh my gosh, I have a lot of Halloween rituals. On Halloween, usually I don't work on Halloween. This year I did. But on Halloween, I watch a lot of horror movies, of course. I always watch It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Always watch John Carpenter's Halloween. Always watch The Evil Dead, or one of Bruce Campbell's films at least, because I love Bruce Campbell. And so I usually watch those 3 things. Sometimes I'll carve an extra jack-o'-lantern. I didn't this year because I worked, and so by the time I got home and made myself some food, which was jalapeno pizza, which is one of my favorites. Um, so yeah, that my Halloween rituals are usually just like massive horror marathons. Occasionally I'll con somebody into hanging out with me and watch horror movies with me, but um, yeah, so that's pretty much it. So thank you, Serena, for tagging me in this video. Guys, check out her channel. She's a lot of fun. And that's going to be it for this video. If you like these kind of videos, give me a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to do the tag, go ahead. I don't generally tag people. I like for other people to kind of take it upon themselves to do them. And then let me know in the comments below if you did the tag, because I would love to see a lot of your answers, really. That's going to do it for me, guys. I will catch you guys in the next one.